Good morning, dear students. Yesterday we finished 2 stanzas of the poem The Schoolboy. Let's have a quick recap of it. The speaker in the poem is a young boy who is joyful and likes to awake in the fresh and delightful summer morn. Morn means morning. Further, describing the beauty of the summer morning, the boy likes the chirping of the birds on every tree, the sound of horn blown by the huntsman means hunter, from a distant field, and sweet songs of skylark. Skylark is a type of singing bird. It is a matter of disappointment for the speaker to attend the school in such a sweet summer morning, where actually he wishes to enjoy the delight of summer. He is tired and even puzzled under the cruel eye outworn, means under the strict supervision of his teacher. He is outworn, means tired. Instead of enjoying the pleasures of summer, the child has to compulsorily attend the school where he spends his day in dismay. Dismay means boredom and sadness. Now the next stanza. Then at times I drooping sit and spend many an anxious hour, nor in my book can I take delight, nor sit in learning's bar, worn through with the dreary shower. The child expresses his tiredness. Drooping sit means he sit bent due to tiredness or boredom. He spends his time in nervousness. Neither he takes delight, means happiness, in his book, nor he can sit in the garden and enjoy the beauty of nature. Learning bars refers to a garden where the child can be taught in an interesting way, by nature, not by the teacher. He is worn, that means tired, by the dreary shower, means the boring lectures of the teacher. In other words, the schoolboy here describes how he spends his day at the school. According to him, he often sits and spends a lot of time in boredom. He does not find any joy or happiness in books. Even he cannot enjoy the nature in the garden. He is compelled to listen to the dreary, means boring, lectures of the teacher in the classroom. How can the bird that is born for joy sit in a cage and sing? How can a child, when fears annoy, but droop his tender wing and forget his youthful spring? The child compares himself with a bird. According to his view, a bird which is born cheerful and fun-loving can never sing sweet songs if caged. Similarly, a child, if remained under the umbrella of annoying fear and tension, natural playfulness, the rigid discipline in the school takes away the beautiful springs in a person's life. The child compares himself to a caged bird, and like the caged bird which is born to remain free, he too loses joy in the school, which is a cage for him. A child who is scared by the teachers and parents cannot enjoy the joy of freedom when the parents keep their wings locked. Thus, he remains joyless and wants freedom. I hope you have understood very well. Next part of the poem will be explained tomorrow. Thank you.